This is good, this. I quite like this. I think I've answered it. And it must have been the chicken. Why was it the chicken? Because shell is not formed anywhere else. Shell is formed inside of the bird. And it's if there wasn't a bird, there'd be no shell. So it's not the birth of the creature, but it's the shell that tells you what comes first. I've had a couple of debates online, and I keep asking the same question. I think I've it's like talking to politicians. I've been into forums, no, not forums, YouTube's online, looking at Stephen Fry's concepts that the Bible shouldn't exist. And I've given him the idea that, he could dismiss the Bible completely by saying that it was impossible to have been written by God, that humans wrote it. So you could actually dismiss the Bible by trying to dismiss the fact and authenticate it to be written by humans. But I know God wrote it, or inspired it at least, because I know God exists. But there is one thing, the notions of flight, to me, is impossible, because again, it preconceded what something would do, and even the schematics of a plane to enable it to fly. Everything has to be weighted properly, the wingspan and everything to each individual bird, which is, somebody said in the past that, things took millions of years. It seems to be like a scapegoat if somebody can't answer a question. So I was thinking one day, how do I dismiss this silly notion that things evolved over millions of years? And I thought of the fly. The fly's life starts off as a maggot. And I've debated a couple, and I keep asking this question, and I've had some really silly answers. And one of them was like it morphed, it morphed, because a maggot turns into a chrysalis, and then it turns into a fly. So there's no evolving, if you like. It's just three processes: maggot, chrysalis, fly, or caterpillar, chrysalis, flying creature. There is no evolving there, is there? And I'm sure somebody's given some sort of information about the maggot that would probably say that I'm even more right. But I've been told it's morphed. I've been onto videos, and people have been telling me they've been very rude and very hostile towards me. And then I've said, "How does a maggot learn to fly?" And they've not been able to answer me. And I looked online for the answer, and there's no answer online either. So I've actually found a question that there's not an answer to online. But it seems improbable that it evolved over millions of years. And another thing as well, this is relative really, but the chicken is the oldest living bird apparently that's on the earth. I suppose there was Triceratops, whatever it was, that flew. But there's it's like I asked this question, and then within the sentence I put other things, and they always try and answer or have a go at me for the other things. It's just like speaking to a politician. They swerve their way around answering the question, and every time it comes to me saying, "Look, why don't you just answer the question," the conversation just ends. They don't want to talk to me anymore. They just stop. I don't know why that is, whether they just can't answer it or not. But yeah, I know God exists, so it's really funny that. It's happened to me a few times. How does a maggot learn to fly? So, there's the chicken and the egg. The chicken must have come first to form the shell, because shell is not formed anywhere else. It doesn't form naturally, does it? So, I've actually answered the chicken and the egg question. There you go, I've answered it. Alright, thank you for listening. Bye-bye.